Salut, mes amis. Welcome to Montreal, Quebec. Man, there's not a better place to watch hockey, and we are ready to roll tonight here for EA Sports. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Senators win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Here's a chance. That goes off a twig. Quick pass to Suzuki. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. That goes off the mask. Sanderson's got it in the defensive end. Here they come on the attack. The Canadiens take possession in the defensive end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's off target as it hits a body. Chase in front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Corpusalo.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
And he takes the pass. The Canadiens gain possession in their own end. Carries it in. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Cuts to the front. Comes up with the stop. Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Puts it on net. Oh, what a stop as he used to just paddle to swat it away. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Montreal's looking to break out. Fires it! Makes the save! There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. C'est magnifique!
Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
The Canadiens draw first blood here in period number one.
Now, it's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by one, and you've got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
The Senators get a hold of the puck off the draw. Ottawa's got it along the wall. Shot! Gets in front of it. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Feeds the puck across to Armia. Gaining momentum up along the side. Takes a shot. And that's stopped by Corpusalo. The Senators are on the attack. Back at the point, they set it up. Misses over the net.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle, and when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
Oh, spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Quick pass over to Harvey Pinard. Now a quick pass to Anderson. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Montembeault's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
Evans wins the draw on their own end. Quick feed to Cooley. The Canadiens move it in. Ottawa's got the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here they come up along the wing. pokes it away in his own end. Puck picked up by Matheson. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Here's a shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. With possession along the wall. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it.
Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top on the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack. He gets the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. And they win that draw at center. Shot! Oh, and it stays out! He got a piece of that one. Ottawa's moving it up the ice. Drives to the paint! Here's a short pass. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing them the love.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Suzuki's going to play it from the back of the cage. Easily turned away with the glove. Blocked in front. Korpisalo's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. The Canadiens will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Moves the puck along the half wall. That's gloved by Montembeault. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Quick pass across to Chabot. Hammers a shot. Oh, what a save in front. And he's ridden off the puck. Montreal's gained possession. Feeds it over to Suzuki. From center, they get into the attacking area. Takes a shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Tkachuk's taking it from his own end. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards. Armia swooping in on the attack. Centering feed! Oh, and they can't connect on the pass because it was broken up in front. Picked up along the boards by Chabot. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Shot! Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Did you see the torque on that stick? I mean, imagine if we got a freeze frame. It would have been bent, almost looked like it could have snapped in half after that quick release snapshot.
Ottawa's gone up by 1 after that goal here in the first.
Well, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. You got a little bit of jump to your step. You're more confident. Now you got to attack. You got to push when your opponent's down.
Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Across the line from center. Quick shot! Denies him! He got all of it! He scores! It looked like he had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal!
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Here in the late going to the frame. It's all tied up. Ostapchuk's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Moves into the slot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Tries to get it to Gallagher. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Here's a shot. That goes wide. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next.
Don't forget to check out our top 10 moments in hockey history.
Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. And we are underway, still tied up here in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Ottawa's fortunate the game is still tied here, James. They have a minority of shots on net. They're going to have to get it some attack mentality, a sense of urgency, and drive the net.
Shot! And it's turned aside by Korpisalo. Picked up along the wall by Tkachuk. Montreal's got the puck. Takes the feed. Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Fires it on net. Montembeault's going to hang on for a whistle. Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Montreal's got the win off that draw. The Canadiens have it now. Here's a chance. Denies them. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. Wrist one in front. Pad save. He's on it tonight. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Puts it on net. Oh, great save by Montembeault. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The Canadiens win it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Slides the pass over to Gallagher. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Fires it! Oh, what a stop on the play! The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. The Canadiens get a hold of it. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. They go on the attack through center. And now it's grabbed by Gooley. The Canadiens move it ahead. Armia's got it against the boards. Drives to the sweet spot. Stones him in front.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Here he is, shot right in front. And he denied that opportunity.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Too much congestion in front. And he takes the feed. Fires it. Turned aside with the glove by Korpisalo. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. More than half the period left to play. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Oh, there's a great stop by Korpisalo. Takes the feed at the point. Puck scooped up by Batherson. Gaining momentum up along the side. Scooped up along the wall by Brandstrom. Shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely...
Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, James, let's have a look at this goal again. I mean, it's just a desperation play as he's stumbling and just stays on his feet long enough to be able to get his stick on that puck and make a glorious pass to a player who's able to finish it. Listen, you got to out-battle, you got to out-will, and that's just pure strength to be able to stay on your feet.
Ottawa's won the draw in the neutral zone. Skates to the crease. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Montreal's trailing at the midway mark of this one, but it's not for a lack of scoring chances. All sorts of shots, just no finish. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Canadiens slide it through center. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And there's another stop.
Korpisalo's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Senators are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Shabbat. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. The Canadiens will play it from the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Ottawa's got the puck now. Here they come. Tries to the crease. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Centers gliding up to the face-off dots here. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Lays out with a block. Now can he get up? Oh! Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Senators will play the puck from behind the net. Here they come inside the neutral zone. And he hangs on to the puck. The Canadiens look to start the transition game. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Long lead pass into the neutral zone.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
And that somehow stayed out of the net. Kachuk's got it across the line. Slick feed. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? And a great read to turn that play aside.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Matheson's moving it ahead. The Senators gain control of the puck. Moves it to Joseph. Here's a shot. And that goes off the face of the goaltender.
I don't think he had time to get his head out of the way, and that one hits his mask. You got to give it to the quality of mask nowadays. If that happened a few years ago, ooh, that would hurt even more.
The Canadiens have had no shortage of good looks so far tonight, but they still trail here as we approach the second intermission. The Senators win the draw. And that goes off a player. The Canadiens have a hold of it in the defensive zone. The Senators have it now. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Takes it to the front. Shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Here in the later stages of this period, 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Ottawa's going to start with the puck in their own end. Slides the puck over to Giroux. Second intermission approaching quickly here. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. The Senators gain possession along the wall. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes a save.
Takes a shot. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Montreal is going to have to outwork the goaltender here, James. I really like their play in the offensive zone. They've driven the paint. They found ways to get the puck to net. They just haven't solved the riddle of the goaltender. They're going to have to get some net front presence and take away the eyes if they want to put it in.
Moves it quickly over to Suzuki. And he comes up big again. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned up a notch now. And they'll skate it out of the zone. The Canadiens take possession in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Taken along the wall by Sanderson.
Korpisalo's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
The Senators gain possession. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. The Senators take it across the line. Shot! Just gets enough to keep it out. The Canadiens have looked good tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Montreal's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. The Canadiens will play it in their own end. Quick shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. Handles it along the blue line. Quick pass to Slavkovsky. Huge steal in his own end. The Senators cross the line and gain the zone. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. And there's the whistle as he hangs on, and man, listen to the crowd.
Wow, they're just electric. You know the energy that just pumped into them after that huge save. Goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Montreal needs to convert on one of these scoring chances, and they've had a lot of them tonight, but they still find themselves down in period 3. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Quick feed to Gallagher. Nice zone entry on the left side. Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. Takes the feed. The Senators cross the blue line and are on the attack. Moves it on over to Matheson. Carries the puck back inside his own end. Passes it over to Gallagher. Montreal's in transition. Here's a shot. Oh, right on the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. Grabbed along the boards by Matheson. Turned aside. Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
James, these are the kind of pesky goals that create a ton of energy for your team. The rebound pops out after the shot. You have to have a hard stick and heavy on it. With it on the ice, battle and compete for it. He does it, he buries it.
Montreal's got the tying goal, and now can they find that go-ahead goal, Cheryl.
They continue the momentum, they certainly can. They look like they're playing free, so they're moving their feet, they're being creative, and they're attacking. They're looking to win this game, not just keep it at evens.
The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Armia's got it along the wing. Glove save made by Corpusalo. Takes the feed from the goaltender.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
The Canadiens move the puck in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Shot! Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Fires it on net. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Montreal's got it against the boards. To the low slot. Oh, that's a huge stop by Corpusalo.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Poked away in the offensive zone by Joseph. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Slafkovsky. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Montreal's gone up by one here in this third period.
A great spot to be in. You have the lead at the end of the third period. You got to find a way to hold it, though. You don't want to play too conservative. The reason why you got the goal is you were aggressive and on your toes.
Cuts into the paint. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Across the line, down the left wall. The Canadiens have it against the wall. Feeds it to Caulfield. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a chance. Takes that one right in the logo on his chest. The Canadiens lead it late in this third period. Montreal's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Corpusalo. Batherson's lugging the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Stops it with a glove. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save. I always say, to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, this one has been a good back-and-forth contest. We're sitting with a 4-3 hockey game. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Fantastic save!
Montembeau's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Montreal's playing it through center. Puts it on net. Gets a pad on it. What a stop by Corpusalo. Tkachuk's got the puck in his own zone. The Senators play it along the wing. Fires it. Big time save by Montembeau.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Montreal's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. The Canadiens playing along the boards. Under a minute to go in the third. Ottawa's got possession of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Here's a shot. And he comes up with the glove save. A critical draw here. Back away as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Shabbat's got it on the offensive end. Shot, big time stop.
Shabbat's been really impressive tonight, in particular on that last play, James. I mean, the wherewithal to keep your eye on the prize, eye on the puck, and just redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's attack mentality, and he has it tonight.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Fires into the empty net. It is all over.
Well, this thing started with a whole lot of bangs, and then it kind of just turned into a chess match here.
Yeah, it really dried up in terms of the offense the last 40 minutes, and both teams just really shutting down in the neutral zone, not allowing a lot to go north and protecting the middle of the ice. Kind of dry game, my kind of style.
And the party's not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them here. They come back out onto the ice.
You gotta love it. Just a fun night all the way around, and they stuck around, and they stick around, and so does their team. They come back down on the ice to say thank you and salute them.
Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cybelski saying peace.